How you going? Hey, today we're going to have a crack at fitting one of these cover valet lifters. These are the Unwind ones that we supply with our spas. I've had a few people messaging us just saying it's a bit difficult, struggling to do it. So I thought that I would put one on and you can watch. So let's get into it. Got a drill, a driver, a little spanner, a quarter-inch drive socket set, marker pen. They come with a Phillips head drill driver bit and a little drill bit, so to pre-drill your holes, and everything else sort of laid out here. Now I'll start fitting it. So basically the first thing you want to do is you want to get your angled supports. These go into your spar. So we'll start with this side. That's what it looks like. What we're going to do is we're going to mark a few of these holes with a pen, and then we're going to pre-drill them, and then we're going to fit them off with these screws that are supply kit. So I'll do that now, you can watch. So with this, it sort of fits up under, this is the soothe, so it'll fit right under the acrylic and butt up to the strip. Now, on the instructions it says to be 4 inches off the end. This is a bit more than that, but it's sufficient for this pull pulls anyway, so as long as you're not under 4 inches, it won't hang off the back too much. What I'll do is I'll just drill one, and then put the screw in, hold it in place, then just drill the rest and screw them off. She's tight, so now just rip into the rest of them. Right, so that's all fitted off. Now I'm going to go around and do the other side. Rightio, so I've fitted both of those sides off. They're bloody solid as. So a few extra screws left. They normally throw in a few extra bits and pieces, so don't worry if you don't use them. Now we go ahead and fit the arm across. So we want to fit the arm together. It's obviously in here. Goes is. That bit goes over here. This bit goes over here. And there's a bit that joins it together. Right, so you want to put that on there. Pretty tight. Put that on there. Now this here, you want to sit under here. So that goes through like that. Same on the other side. So let's put the cover up. Run that through like that. Then you want to sort of centre this middle pole here. What you also want is you want the holes facing in, so that when you take the cover off, the screws don't rub on it and wear it out. So make sure your holes are always facing in. And you sort of line that up with the gap. That's about right. And then you go two bits out. Right, so then you've got these. These have got L and R on them. So as you're looking at the spar with the cover off like that, that'll be the left side, that'll be the right side. So you bung this on here like this. And then also sit down here. And then you're going to fit off the stopper. So the first one you fit off is your stopper. And it just basically goes through with the washers on the outside and the rubber stopper in the middle. Like so. Just do that up. You don't need to over tighten these things. What you don't want to do is see the bracket bending in. So they're locked up. So all you do is tighten them up, and then it's enough. So now we're going to fit these arms to the brackets. That's done with these little spaces. So what they do is they fit into the actual holes like that, like so. That goes in like that, and then you put the other big bolt. So straight on through that baby. Washers on the outside, bingo bango, and do that up. Obviously you repeat on the other side, you don't need me to show you how to do that. Once that's done, you want to go ahead, once both sides are done, you want to go ahead and just nip everything up, because they're not going to move from there. And then we'll show you how to fit these off as well. Right, so we've done all that, that's all fitted off now. What we want to do is secure these with the 3 holes and the little T screws. So you get little tickies. So there's 3 here, 3 there, same on the other side. Like I mentioned earlier, you want the holes facing inwards, so when the cover's open, these don't rub on it. So very important, over time they will rub and they'll penetrate the cover, and then water gets in and it's bad news. So I'll screw all these, 12 off, and then we'll show you how to fit the gas struts. So you get a little bag of screw caps there, just to tidy these up. Not 100% necessary, but they do make it look a lot better. So these just basically fit on top because they sit a little bit protruded. So just like that, they just clip on. Just make them look a bit tidier. These ones are a bit of a mission. Just be careful. If you slip, you can put a hole in your cover. So just get rid of that. Right, now we're going to fit the gas strut. So one on each side. It doesn't matter what side they're on. They're both identical. So don't freak too much about that. Find a little bag of screws here. A little bag of bolts, sorry. And the way that these work is they already have one nut, and that goes on the inside, like so. And you will tighten that off. A little bit tricky to get in there, but it's not too bad. Right, so we've done all that. It's all fitted off. Just got to hook up the gas strut now and fit off the locking mechanism. So basically, you whip it off, make sure you unclip your clips if you've already put them on, because you break them otherwise. Pop that up, use the foam part as a handle. That just swings up like that. And what you want to do is you want to put it all the way back and basically just fit it in like that. Should line up reasonably easy. You may have to put a little bit of pressure on the gas strut, but then you want to just put them through there. Washers on the outside. Then after that you can nip all this up. So I'll just repeat on the other side and then we'll come back to putting the lock on. Right, last thing is the lock. So this is just a little sort of handle that you can lock it, just in case it's windy so it doesn't blow over. The way this works, it's got a little square hole. You would put the square bolt through there. It goes on the inside and comes through like that. Then you just screw it off with a washer and a nut and give that a tighten up. Right, so we're all pretty much done now. Obviously caps for all the screws, bolts. When you're all done, obviously you have the lock there to stop it from blowing over in the wind. Once you're ready to put it down, just release that, pull it down by the handle. Make sure you get your skirts out, keep all that warm air in there, and then just pull it over. Just get down and always make sure that you have your cover clipped for safety. So that's about it. That's the cover valet lifter. I hope this helps with you fitting it. Cheers.